I was in this meditation with one of my girlfriends this morning. My goal this year is to be able to ground a little bit more of my thoughts and also to gain a bit more discipline. Like, I'm very disciplined at the gym. I know I'm disciplined at other levels, but there's some levels of where I am right now that I want to get more disciplined, right? And as we were doing meditation, she was like, okay, how do you see yourself in 3 years? And I'm like, oh, let alone 10 years, because we had that on with the goals with the girls when we were, visioning or laying out their 2025. And I was like, I see a couple of things, but I told her it was more the feeling. Like the feeling of, being married, the feeling of having kids, the feeling that the team is generating a certain amount, the feeling of, being able to inspire and change. And it brought me back to a snippet as I was just before going to go and share this. It brings me back to you're only one decision away from change. You're one decision away from changing your whole life. You're one decision away from being the master of your own purpose, of where you want to go. But the only one that's stopping you is your fear. But what if one decision was your yes, right? And I was listening to the story of John Jones, who's an MMA fighter, right? Don't know much of his story, but I heard that he was going to apply to be a janitor, but had done some weightlifting before, was with expecting his first child, and on his was it MySpace or Twitter, had a picture of him posing with some MMA gloves, whatever, and somebody said, a random message said on his Twitter feed, or was it MySpace or whatever, hey, my friend has a boxing place or whatever. I can't exactly remember the story because I wasn't really listening, but I was more to the afterpod. And if you fast forward to his life, I mean, this dude has won several championships, has decided on who he wanted to become for his family, for himself, because of one decision, because of one message, because of one shot, just like Eminem. What will your one shot be? Will you seize and take it when you have the opportunity to jump into a new venture, to take care of your health, to say, you know what, I want to have the extra income. I want to live by the beach, have my own farm, whatever the freedom for you is. What if you were one shot away? One slingshot. And if you did say yes, it would open and unleash so much. But will you be the one that will take the opportunity, or will you be the one that will just run and always be in the, I wish it was me? And if that is you, then drop 100%, or you can message me on Insta. Let's get you started. #hybrid.